Spal 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's 7:04. Now, Yee.
Yes, Envy.
Now, just tell people about this weed story. I thought this was a great story from a drug dealer.
Well, there's an unnamed drug dealer from Brooklyn, and he actually is donating half his proceeds to Hurricane Sandy victims in Queens. So he's already bought 50 woolen blankets. He's getting money for hot meals, baby diapers and formula, clean water, and other needed supplies. He said he told all his customers that's what he was doing. He said the orders started rolling in.
Now, did he advertise that? Like, hey, I'm a drug dealer giving this stuff away? Like, how
No,
would you
I
know he's a
think
drug dealer?
he told his regular customers.
Oh.
Well, I don't consider weed dirty money. I consider like coke, crack, and heroin dirty money because a lot of people have died because of that. I ain't never heard of nobody dying because of smoking no marijuana.
It's all bad.
People might die because they get robbed for it and killed for it, you know. But I ain't never heard nobody die from smoking it. And the fact that so many states in America are legalizing it now, Colorado, Washington, I think Seattle, I think it's fair game. Because if not, America's sending us mixed signals. You can't legalize it some places and then tell me it's bad in others. Nope.
Okay. Now, Yee, you came in today talking about credit. Now, what were you doing yesterday?
Yesterday, I spent my day figuring out what my credit score is. Now, I always do, every year you can get your free credit report. Every year you get, there's 3 different companies that you get it from.
Right.
And it's good to see if there's anything on there that maybe you didn't realize was on there. You paid a bill late, or maybe somebody tried to open something in your name. So it's important to make sure you check your credit report. So I was doing all of that yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, you know what? You have to pay if you want to find out your credit score. But I was curious to see because there was something on there from 2007. I paid the Saks bill late one day. It said like a 30-day something or other, late bill. So I said to myself, all right, I'm going to write a letter, try to get this off. Because people always offer to fix your credit. All you got to do is pay and get your credit fixed. But you can fix your credit yourself.
Right.
They always tell you.
A lot of people don't know how to.
There's no need that you have to do that. So basically, you write a letter to the company that put up the bad report for you. And if they don't respond within 30 days, I think it gets taken off.
Right. That's true. Now, the 3 credit agencies are Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. Mm-hmm. You only usually need 2 to process something. The third one usually doesn't matter. But most people don't know how to fix their credit. When I graduated from college, my credit was effed up. And the reason it was effed up is because when you go to school, they give you these credit cards. And you know what messed it up even worse than the credit cards? The gym. Like you get back in the day when you used to go to the gym.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about that now.
They used to shut up. They used to make you fill out this thing where they take money from you every month. It was like you gotta sign up for 2 years when you join the gym.
They do that now,
right? And when you sign up for 2 years, if you leave the gym and don't go anymore and don't pay, it f's your credit up crazy. Like the gym was the worst thing ever.
Well, that's why you have women breasts now because you didn't go to the gym. They've been taking money.
Every gym serious.
Every gym I've been to, even now, I go to 24-hour fitness. They take money out of my account every month to pay my monthly, but I go, so
See, you know what? Do you have credit, young man?
No, I have 0 credit. I've always dealt with cash.
But he does have a gym membership.
I don't have women breasts either.
Me neither.
Oh, really?
Me neither.
Okay.
Well, let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Could you date someone with bad credit? If they had bad credit, would you say, you know what? I'm not dating you. Could you do it? Call us up. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Good morning. Here's Aaliyah. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. We're taking your phone calls. 800-585-1051. We're talking credit. Could you date someone with bad credit? Angela Yee.
Yes.
You could date somebody with bad credit?
No, I was just saying Angela Yee, yes.
Oh.
Now, obviously, you're not going to know right away if someone has good or bad credit,
yes,
but
that's what I would want to know. How do you even know if they have bad credit?
A lot of people ask, I'm sure.
How's your
this
credit?
is very important to a lot of people because a lot of people.
But I would say
take
this:
a lot
the
of
fact
time
that I
to get
have
their
good credit is important to me. So if you're thinking long term with somebody, you got to think about the decisions that they made in their life. Why does this person have bad credit? Are they really bad at managing their money, about managing their business? What does this mean about them as an individual? Are they willing to fix it and work on it? Because there's no reason if you have a job and you have money in the bank that you should have bad credit.
Charlamagne?
Well, you're speaking to a person that has 0 credit. Not that I have bad credit.
There's a difference between 0 credit and bad credit.
Any credit.
But sometimes having no credit is just as bad as having bad credit.
I've always had liquid. Like I'm actually in the process now of establishing credit.
So it wouldn't bother you?
No.
See, me, it wouldn't bother me because I started from having bad credit. When me and my wife got married, no credit, like horrible, like. And then when you get married, the credit like overlaps. Like you both have bad credit together.
That's right.
So if she has a loan that's outstanding, now you have a loan that's outstanding. I remember.
Don't bring me down.
I remember one year, I was supposed to get a big income tax, like big money from the government. I was all excited, and when I got back, I didn't have no money. It was like $100, but she owed money and I owed money, so they just took it from both of us. Like it didn't even matter.
I just think it's something that you learn over time. You know, you grow and you start to realize what to do with your money and how to clean up your credit and stuff like that. So I can't say, oh, just because you have bad credit, I'm not going to date you. That don't make any sense.
I think you
to
need
me.
to fix your credit, because if you're thinking, oh, this might be somebody I want to be with, I wouldn't want to marry somebody that has bad
You can
credit.
fix them. Sometimes you just got to fix it and help
They got to
them out.
fix it.
And a lot of us just aren't
And
good
I'm
with
going to keep it
finances.
real. I have friends that have married guys with bad credit, and it has really proven to me that those same people were very irresponsible during the marriage with their money, and it really affected, money is the number one reason people get divorced.
What if you got great credit and terrible blood work? Meaning you have HIV.
Oh, I'm not messing with you.
herpes.
Let's go to the phone lines. We got Melissa on the line. Could you date someone with bad credit, Melissa?
I think I could. I think it's shallow if you don't, because, like, you're not supposed to break your partner down before you even start it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know what? Your credit is also a representative of how you live your
Yeah,
life.
it shows you're not a
That is
responsible
not
person.
true, because you said you had bad credit at one
I
point.
wasn't a responsible person.
Exactly,
At the
you grew. So yes, you can clean your credit score, but people can grow. That's not true.
Charlamagne just saying that because he ain't got no
time. He
credit.
ain't got no credit.
It's true. Like
Thank you, Melissa.
that sounds shallow as hell, just like she said.
Tiffany, good morning.
Good morning.
Could you date somebody with bad credit?
No, because I have good credit, so I think it's stupid if I downgrade and talk to somebody with bad credit, because then they're going to want me to sign for everything. They're going to look at me like, okay, so you got good credit, so can you spot me on this, that, and the other?
So you
That's
tell
not
about
okay.
why you just don't help him clean up his credit? I'm sure somebody taught you how to keep your credit right at some point in your life.
Yes, my mama taught me how to keep my
Okay
credit
then.
right.
So if you
but-
meet a good guy, why wouldn't you just teach him how to clean his credit up?
So I just met you, and I'm going to tell you, hey, let's clean your credit up.
Exactly.
I
That
said a
doesn't make
good
sense.
guy. I didn't say somebody you just
No,
met.
they
Some.
need to meet me where I'm at.
Oh my God. Okay, I
I
bet
love
you
you,
single though.
Charlamagne.
You single, ain't you?
Yes,
Pardon,
I am.
Yeah. Okay.
Pardon Charlamagne and his no credit having ass.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, he doesn't have credit, so he can't talk.
Thank
Get
you,
that credit
Tiffany.
right, Charlamagne. I love you guys.
Love you too. 800-585-1051. Could you date somebody with bad credit? It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. We're talking about bad credit. Now, Angela, yesterday she went online and looked at her credit, made sure everything was pretty good. She seen something that she had to fix, so she fixed it right up.
Right, I sure did. Sent a letter in, something from 2007, like I paid a bill. And my credit is still good, but, it's very good. I just want to make it excellent.
What are you trying to buy? Why are you checking the credit?
I just want to make sure when it's time for me to, like, buy a house or something.
What are you trying to buy? There's something you're trying to buy.
I'm not.
I know
I'm saying,
you. There's
they're
something you're
saying
trying to
that
buy.
if you want to buy a house 6 months in advance, you should be working on making sure your credit is
So you're about
as
to buy a
great as
house.
it can be. So, yes, next year I'm gonna start looking at that. So I want to make sure my credit is up to par.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that. And a lot of people are tweeting about this. Tiffany said, I already got some bad credit. I need a house and a car, so she can't date somebody with bad credit.
So who you buying a house with, Angela Yee?
Myself.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with that?
There got to be some dude you buying a house with.
No, I just know I'm going to be
You
living in
look tired
Brooklyn
this
forever.
morning. You look tired this morning. You said you wasn't out last night.
I actually was working all yesterday.
I'm sure you was working.
All right, y'all see? While you guys are out running these streets and I'm at home taking care of business.
Okay.
You'll see.
800-585-1051. Could you date someone with bad credit? It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Spow 1051 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Now, don't forget, you want to live like Lil Wayne for a little while. It happens at 8 o'clock. You can win $1,000 and qualify to fly to Miami with Lil Wayne first class and possibly $10,000 cash. All right? So that happens at 8 o'clock. Now we're talking credit.
Yes.
Could you date someone with bad credit? Angela Yee says no.
I'm saying that, you can, if you really love somebody, you should help them fix their credit up.
Absolutely.
You can.
But I do think it's indicative of how they are going to be with their finances. And if you're thinking marriage and long term, you really don't want to be with somebody that's irresponsible with their money.
You just don't marry them. You don't co-sign on nothing for them, and you can establish their credit. And I will say this.
What's that?
It's cool to have great credit. I think you should have good credit.
Uh-huh.
But cash is still king. Because you can't make it rain in no strip club with no good credit.
But Charlamagne, let's keep it real.
stupid,
You
yeah.
don't really have credit at all, and you know it is important for you to establish your credit, and you are working on
I'm
it.
in the process of establishing credit right now.
You should always be trying to get that better, no matter
I've
what.
never had credit cards and none of that stuff like that. Like, I've always dealt with cash.
But cash is king, like you said. But, a lot of people, a lot of businessmen, when they make these deals, they don't use their own cash. They use their credit. They borrow other people's money, make millions, and then pay that back. That's what most people do.
And if you don't pay it back, you'll have bad credit.
That's right, but you won't be losing
But if
any
you
money.
want to get a house, if you want to get a car, a lot of people don't have that cash on hand,
Right.
but they'll be able to make payments.
Right.
But you got to have credit in order to be able to get that loan.
Absolutely. Well, let's go to the phone lines. We got Tyreek on what the name
Bands
is
make a
Tyreek.
dance, not credit.
Could you date somebody with bad credit?
Yeah, it don't make no sense. If you're in love with somebody, love comes once in a lifetime sometimes, and you dating somebody, you're going to date them because they got bad credit. You don't know if they tried to help their moms out, help their cousin out.
Talk that experience, Tyreek.
Yeah.
Your name Tyreek. I know you got bad credit.
Horrible credit.
No, stop it. Stop.
You started off with bad credit with that name.
What's your credit score, Tyreek?
My credit score is moving its way up to the 600s. I started off with bad credit. 'cause I helped my
That's
cousin
horrible,
get a car.
Tyreek.
What cell phone company had you in debt?
No, young man. I helped my cousin get a car, and he was unable to pay for that car, and they repoed that car. That's what messed my credit up. But
Right,
I'm
and
working my way
that's
back.
why I do not sign
Thank you,
for
Tyreek.
anything for anybody.
But
I
you know
don't
what?
care who you are.
I co-signed for somebody one time,
You do not do
and they
that.
did me so dirty. Like, they still calling my house for that money. And this was about
That's why
7
I
years
will
ago.
not. I don't care who you are. I am not co-signing anything.
Rashai,
Yo,
you got a messed up name,
Oh,
too,
I know
man.
he got bad credit.
You got bad credit?
Come on.
nah, man.
You don't have no credit like me.
Yeah.
I know. Don't worry. I can tell. It's okay, brother. We all in this together.
What's your credit score?
He don't even
I
know.
don't know. I don't know.
Rashai don't even know what his credit score is. All right, could you
Yo,
date somebody with bad credit, Rashai?
Yep.
Nah, man.
How you gonna date somebody with can't
You
date?
You
Yes,
ain't
sir.
got no credit. You're hypocritical, contradictory.
Yo, Charlamagne, let me get a drop.
You ain't got credit. He ain't doing jobs unless you
Exactly.
got
I
credit.
only do drop for people with credit.
Now, yeah, we got rumors coming up.
Yes, and find out about this impending divorce. According to rumors, this couple that's been married a long time is headed to divorce, and it's $155 million at stake.
Oh, boy. All right, well, we find out at 7:50.
Oh,
Keep it
God.
locked. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Yow.
Yeah, I got a couple of offers for you.
Offers for what?
A couple people on text and Twitter said, yo, tell Yee I got good credit and I can go half on the house with you.
Oh, really? All right, let's talk about it.
That means you have to share some vagina, though. Yeah, ain't nobody giving up no good credit if you ain't giving up no box.
I have good credit, so it's not a problem.
What about your box, though? Do you have a good box?
It's on layaway.
Awkward. Now, we got rumors coming up, Yee.
We are going to be dealing with relationship stuff, some breakup things, and some people are trying to have a baby, just all over the place with relationships. But this one breakup in particular has $155 million on the line.
Okay. Well, we find out at 7:50. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. It's Dre. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's
Hello.
7:50. Hello. Now,
Hello.
let's get into the rumors. Somebody's having a $155 million divorce?
Damn, they ain't worried about credit.
Listen up.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
So, allegedly, Bruce Jenner is consulting lawyers about divorcing Kris Jenner. That is the Kardashian clan. They say that this would put the couple's $155 million fortune into play. They've been married for 21 years, and he has finally reached
They about
his...
to break up the Kardashian family? The funny-looking dude and the moms?
Bruce Jenner?
That's the funny-looking dude, right? Yeah.
Oh, my God. The Olympic legend, Bruce Jenner? Yes.
He got his face pulled back? Him.
Anyway, they're saying that he has reached his breaking point because she flirts with younger men all the time and throws it in his face. She says that he is a boring old fart, and she's always belittling his appearance. And she also is an egomaniac.
How you gonna belittle the man's appearance when he's probably just trying to keep up? He's like, everybody else in the family's getting cosmetic surgery. I might as well get it too.
He went too far.
His
His face don't move. He has no facial expressions
His
ever.
face definitely don't move.
So they're saying that he has been consulting with one of his friends who is a divorce attorney, and they're talking about potential custody arrangements for the two young girls.
They look so happy online.
No,
on
they
TV.
don't.
You can't tell what Bruce Jenner looks. You don't ain't no emotion on his face.
He does not seem happy.
How can you tell? His face don't move. You can't tell if he's happy, sad. That's why Kris Jenner don't take him serious, because when he's mad, you can't tell.
Now, in other divorce news, Jessica Simpson's mom is writing a tell-all book. And they're saying originally she had signed a deal and she was going to just talk about her family life and raising Jessica Simpson and Ashley Simpson. But now that she's found out that her husband is gay and has been spending fortunes on all these young men, they're saying her tell-all book is going to spill the beans about her 34-year marriage to Joe Simpson and his sexuality.
So in 34 years, what you going to do? Talk about how in 34 years you couldn't tell that your husband was gay?
That sounds cool.
Or maybe she's going to talk about some signs that she saw, but, you know, she found out because he was spending thousands of dollars on designer clothing,
Every time he
high-end
farted,
hotels, and
every time he
concerts.
farted, it didn't make a sound.
All right, and let's talk about Serena Williams.
Now I want to suck a fart out her butt. Now we talking.
All right, well, she tweeted Common, and she put, at Common, your friend really needs to get a life. They already ruined mine. Can they just blow away already?
Who's she talking about?
She's talking about Common's new girlfriend. Now, she put on Twitter, because she says that his girlfriend looks like a boy, Dear boy that reads my tweets and tells the bread everything.
That's what she
I
said?
say you are pathetic, and what is more, I
Wow.
can't stand you. Get a life or blow up.
Now, as sexy as I think Serena Williams is, you can't be calling nobody no boy. 'Cause you leave yourself very open for a lot of manly jokes. Serena. Now, I think Serena's fine, but you can't be calling nobody no boy. You just got to stay
And
away from
last- and last
that
but-
line of jokes.
last
That's like
but
me
not
trying to
least-
clown somebody for being short. Like, no.
Rihanna and Karrueche are supposedly competing to have Chris Brown's baby. They're saying that Karrueche feels like she has no career, no money, and she's desperate to hang on to him. And what
right.
better way to hang on than with a baby?
Absolutely.
And for Rihanna, she's always loved Chris Brown, and she's always planned on having kids with him. And she's willing to make that happen a lot sooner to get rid of Karrueche. So something's about to happen.
Listen, there's enough sperm for everybody. Chris Brown's a young man. Get both of them pregnant.
And that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.
Why do y'all make things so difficult? Just let me shoot both of your clubs up.
Sounds like too much drama.
Couple
All right,
months
Chummy.
apart, kids grow up together.
You're
That's
crazy.
a nice little situation going on.
No, it's
You are crazy. Now we got Donkey today coming up, Charlamagne.
Yes, and there's more fallout from our president, Barack Obama, being reelected. People just really are taking this too harsh.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
That
not
happens.
happy about this.
That happens at 8:04 Donkey today, but right now let's take a quick look at Dunkin' Donuts traffic report. George Washington Bridge inbound 60 minutes from 8095 Express, 35 from all other approaches. Lincoln Tunnel inbound 60 minutes, Holland Tunnel 15 from the Turnpike, 25 from Route 1 and 9. Brooklyn Battery Tunnel is open right now for cars and buses, and Tabassy Bridge minor delayed.
I was born a donkey.
It's the donkey of the day.
That's time for the donkey of the day. That's pretty funny.
Charlamagne the devil.
Possible. The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Yes, Donkey of the Day for Thursday, November 15th goes to Henry Hamilton of Florida. Now, this is more fallout from President Barack Obama being reelected as our 44th president. We've heard all kind of stories about people not being happy with this. I gave Donkey of the Day yesterday to the 35 states who have started petitions to secede from the union because they are unhappy Barack is president. But Henry Hamilton really took things to the extreme. Henry Hamilton warned people that if Barack Obama was reelected, he would cause himself bodily harm. Well, according to the New York Daily News, Henry Hamilton was discovered dead in his home on November 8th alongside 2 empty bottles of prescription drugs and a living will in which he'd written, "Do not revive F. Obama."
Oh, my gosh.
His friend Michael Cossey told Key West Police that Henry Hamilton was very upset about the election results. Henry told Michael, if Barack gets reelected, I'm not going to be around. I'm sure Michael probably thought Henry was just going to go off to a bar or something and get drunk or maybe even move to Canada or something. But no, when Henry Hamilton says, I'm not going to be around, he really means I'm not going to be around. Now, ladies and gentlemen, and by ladies and gentlemen, I mean all of you who want to secede from the union or those who may be contemplating suicide because Barack Obama is president, you do realize that a presidential term is just 4 years, right? Last time I checked, death was forever. When I heard this story, all I could think of was this quote: temporary solutions often become permanent problems. You killed yourself forever for something that will be over in 4 years. But I will say this. Maybe Henry Hamilton is on to something. Let me explain. For you to kill yourself because President Barack Obama was reelected means you suffer from a disease called racism, like extreme racism, which means that you are prejudiced. And if there's one thing that grinds my gears, it's prejudice. If you don't like someone because of their skin color, sexuality, gender, religion, I encourage you to kill yourself.
Oh.
It's okay. We don't want you here. You're taking up space. If you don't believe in equality, treating every American as an equal regardless of their skin color, gender, sexuality, religion, follow Henry Hamilton's lead and kill yourself. It's okay. Give Henry Hamilton the biggest hee-haw.
Now, I wouldn't encourage
I want you
anyone
to
to
kill
kill themselves, but you know, you do have to educate people around you. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't say
That might
kill
be a little
yourself.
I don't
That's
give
harsh.
a damn about your prejudice ass.
You can't come back from that.
Okay. You don't want to deal with equality here in America. You're upset about people's skin color, religion, sexuality, or gender.
Now, I do feel like if you don't like our president, yes, you can leave the country.
That's right.
Bye.
Or you can just leave the earth.
Oh, my goodness.
It's okay.
Thank you, Charlamagne, for Donkey today. He does that every morning at
Bye.
8:04. And when we come back, we got to talk about Usher and Tamika Raymond. Now, Usher kicked Tamika out of his mansion.
So not nice.
Tamika seceded from the union.
Well, allegedly, he's going to sell the mansion, and she's going to have to leave and find someplace else to live,
So you're going to kick her out. Put her on her ass.
basically.
All right, we'll talk about it. Should Usher kick Tamika out of the mansion? Damn, she ain't got nowhere to go, huh?
I think that's messed up.
But we'll talk about it when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Good morning. But he got the kids, though, so...
She still has her kids.
He has custody.
He has custody, but they're still with her a lot.
Yeah, but not enough to keep the crib.
No, I think it's still pretty much the same.
It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, we're taking your phone calls right now. We're talking about Usher and Tamika Raymond. And should Usher kick Tamika out of his mansion? Now, explain the story, Yee.
It's not necessarily that he's kicking her out. It's more that he wants to sell the house. And in order for him to sell the house, she's going to have to move out. So, let's... The house is worth $3.2 million. He has already put the house on the market. So she is clearly going to have to leave. And they had a big custody battle. But let's not forget that Tamika's son did just recently pass away in a tragic accident. And according to their divorce agreement, though, he has the right to sell the house at any time as long as he gives her 60 days notice.
All right, so he's following the technicalities of the divorce agreement.
Well, let me ask you a question, Yee. Mm-hmm. Now, you're married to somebody. You don't have custody of the kids. He does. You had enough time to get out of that huge mansion by yourself. You already got bread. So why are you living in this huge mansion and I have the kids?
Now, it's not that he has the kids with him all the time. She still has the kids a lot.
No, but he has
just
custody.
But that doesn't mean they're with him all the time. That just means he doesn't have to pay her child support.
9 times out of 10, custody means like you have...
But that's not what's happening in this case.
Majority of the kids.
She has the kids most of the time still.
If she has the kids a majority of the time, she should keep the mansion. That's my opinion.
Well, she doesn't, though. Doesn't he? Because he got custody of the kids.
Just because he legally has custody doesn't mean the kids are always with him. He's on tour. He's running around. She still has the kids a lot. Just him having custody doesn't mean she doesn't see her kids.
Does he have to pay her, like, child support? No,
because he has custody. That was the whole point of him getting custody.
Well, he don't got to give her nothing?
Nope.
Oh, well, yeah, bye.
What you mean, kick her out?
Yeah.
You're a foul little bastard.
You gotta go.
All right, well, let's go to the phone lines. Alyssa, Alicia, whatever. Should Usher kick Tamika out the mansion?
Yeah, I think she should leave.
Why?
But that's just karma. You left your husband for this guy.
Wait, hold on. She didn't leave her husband. He left her.
No, she's talking about her first husband.
Oh.
See, like, why didn't you set yourself up? If I was her, just leave, write a book about him, sell him out, get squeezing on Love and Hip Hop, like, make your money. Like, why didn't you set yourself up? This has been going on for, like, years. Like, you had time to get yourself together.
That's very true.
It's not like he just said, all right, I got the kids, okay, get out. Like, you want him to sympathize you for years. It's not going to happen.
But to play devil's advocate, Tamika's son did just die, so maybe she thought Usher would have a little bit more sympathy for her situation.
All right, well, let's go to the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Should Usher kick Tamika out of the mansion? It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Taking your phone calls right now. 800-585-1051. Should Usher kick Tamika out of the mansion? Now, Usher wants to sell the mansion, and Tamika's going to have to go. Is that foul or is it right?
I think he's, not been treating her so well. But, in his defense, I would say for Tamika, you see how he's been treating you. So if I were you, I would have been prepared for this to happen. I'm a fan of preparation. I can see he's not going to treat me so well, so let me get it together. Let me get it together.
Hope she got good credit.
It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Good morning. Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Now we're talking Usher Raymond, Tamika Raymond. Now Usher wants to get her out of the crib because he wants to sell the crib. He wants to kick her out, put her on her ass.
He has already listed the house for $3.2 million.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of money, though.
That is a lot of money.
In Atlanta, that's about $7 million here.
He said he bought it for $3 million.
He bought it, but in Atlanta, that's about a $7 million crib. It got to be about 15,000 square foot. Pool, indoor pool, outdoor pool, indoor gym, outdoor gym, all that.
Ray J moves.
Absolutely. So, guys, should Usher kick her out the crib? Now, with the crib being $3.2 million, I say yes. She could downgrade a little bit. I got custody of the kids.
And that's probably what Usher's trying to do. Is listen, Usher probably financially doesn't want to hold on to that house right now. I'm not saying he's broke. He just don't want to hold on to that house anymore. Why not try to sell it? He probably wants her to downgrade.
It's 13,000 square feet.
Yeah.
For one person alone, and I got custody of the kids, she doesn't need that.
What's the point? Absolutely. I agree.
Now,
I think he should give her like a year. Get it together. Yeah.
He gave her a long time. They've been divorced for a minute.
I mean, if he's just now saying, okay, this is what's going to happen, give her some time to figure out where she's going to go. She still has kids. She just recently went through a tragedy.
60 days
give her a little bit of time.
60 days is more than enough time. The father of her children is a multimillionaire. The kids will be okay. She'll be fine.
What is 13,000 square feet going to help you? It's not.
What do you mean why it's going to help you?
It's not. She could get a
Then
smaller
the kids
crib.
are going to come stay with their mom and be like, where's where you're staying?
Tamika, it is time for you to secede from the Usher union. Bye.
Damn. All right, well, let's go to the
Beat it.
phone lines. 800-585-1051. Abby, should Usher kick Tamika out of his mansion?
I think that she should leave. She had more than enough time. She know that he's a punk, first of all, for taking her for custody just so he could avoid paying child support. She knew he was a bitch, so why is she so surprised? She needs to leave, and she should have prepared herself. Just get yourself a little condo, get yourself a reality TV, and just get checks.
Right,
Okay.
I agree.
Why?
She has seen the way that he's been treating her. It hasn't been so nice.
Man,
so
forget all this. Why all these black chicks calling here talking about get a reality show? That's the prostitutes messing up the game now.
You're absolutely
That's
right.
like 3 girls on call up here, get a reality show. Get a reality show.
Get a reality
Yeah,
show.
don't got a job, get a reality show.
get a quick dollar.
Precious.
Good morning.
This is not big fat Precious, is it?
No.
Okay,
She ain't big fat precious no more. She lost about 180 pounds.
Oh,
Still wouldn't pee on it though.
Oh,
I'm
boy,
not
goodness.
fat.
No, all right. I'm sorry.
Oh,
So-
we're not talking about you. We're talking about Gadbury.
Now, what would you do? Would you kick her out the crib?
No, I wouldn't. The whole situation, like, with him being on, him having custody and she being with them all the time, like, it doesn't make no sense. For all that, she should just have custody. You want to have them just so you could say it, like, for all that, just stop touring and stuff, or take them on tour with you, like.
Maybe Usher's selling
Thank
the
you,
house for financial reasons. Maybe he just don't want this house no more.
That could be true, too. Mika, good morning.
Good morning.
Should
How
Usher-
are you? Usher should kick her ass out.
Why?
She deserves to be kicked out because she does not have a lifestyle that requires for her to live in a mansion. When she was married to Usher, Usher was making a lot of money to require you to live in a mansion. Now she's not with Usher anymore. Why is she still in the mansion?
Very true.
I mean, I guess, some people like to take care of the mother of their children and make sure their children are good when they're at home and not have them displaced like that. Some people.
Yes, if the mother of your children is not bitter, she's bitter.
I mean, he did kind of dog her out.
And you make it sound like she's displaced, like she don't have no place to go.
No, I didn't say she's displaced. I said the
she
kids.
has a place to go.
Her and the kids
Find
will
it.
definitely have a place to go.
Thank you, Mama. All right, well, we got rumors coming up, yeah?
Yes, we are going to be talking about which basketball-wise reality star got a record deal.
Maybe it's Tamika.
It could happen to you.
We'll find out at 8:50. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Don't forget, you want to live like Lil Wayne for a little while. At 9 o'clock, we have your first or your next chance to win $1,000 and possibly qualify to fly to Miami. Check out Lil Wayne, hang with him, and possibly win $10,000 in cash.
And possibly suck for some truck fit. Let's not forget about that.
No. And we also got rumors coming up, yeah?
Yes, we are going to be talking about a basketball wife star who now has a record deal. Also, I don't know if you saw the book that Bun B just put out, but it seems like it might be kind of fun.
Okay.
And we had some beef that you guys started up here as usual. And I'll explain that to you and the
What beef?
rappers' response. Somebody said they would punch Rick Ross and 2 Chainz in the face.
Oh, that wasn't nice. That definitely wasn't nice. And it's funny, you walked out of the room.
I had a conference call. You guys were taking too long.
And that's when me and Charlamagne asked that question, too. Anyway, rumors at 8:50 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, how? Let's get into the rumors.
Listen up.
This just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Well, y'all done caused some trouble up here yet again.
Oh, boy.
Envy and Charlamagne. Saigon was up here, and he said some things about Rick Ross and 2 Chainz. And in particular, he said that they release hurtful music to the youth, and this is what he said he would do because Charlamagne said, who would you punch?
Who would you want to punch right now that you
Rick Ross, I would want to punch everybody, man. And like not Rick Ross, 2 Chainz, everybody who's putting detrimental music for children, man.
Whew. Now, this created a firestorm of controversy because this got posted on every single blog. Basically, Saigon said he would punch Rick Ross and 2 Chainz for their musical content. In that case, there's a lot of people, I guess, that he would have to punch in the face. Well, he did go on Twitter, and he said, I'll be the sacrificial lamb, but I'm going to wake some mother effers up. Somebody got to do it. It's not about them 2 N-words. Them N-words is pawns in a grand scheme. I got a problem with anybody who promotes destruction to our future. I'm tired of people telling me to hold my tongue or retract statements because it's going to hurt my career. I'm not doing that ish no more. I don't have any personal issues with anybody at all. I just say N-words names when I need a headline to draw attention to what I'm saying.
So, what was he saying?
Basically that the music that we use to market to the kids is wrong.
You know what I was going to say when he was up there? He should start punching DJs in the face for playing the records, but I didn't want to say that.
Because that's you.
Yeah, exactly.
And
but
you got punched in the face.
Listen, man.
He should punch DJs in the face. The DJ shouldn't play that record.
We actually had a great conversation with Saigon. The full interview.
I wasn't going to say that.
The full interview will go up today, but like I told him, it is guys out here now that are talking about things of socially redeeming value. It's a great balance out here right now. And you really don't have to hunt for it.
You think he needs to apologize for those statements?
Nah,
though?
no, hell no.
All right, now let's talk about former Basketball Wives reality TV star.
Who's that?
Kenya Bell. She has gotten a record deal.
I know you
Now,
heard her. What's her-
if you remember on Basketball Wives, she was the one that was trying to sing and she made the video. And
Which one?
She
LA?
went to Tammy. No, New York.
Oh.
I mean, Miami.
Sorry.
She went to Tammy and was trying to play her music for her, and she did the video.
Oh,
the struggle video. You remember this song? Listen, I'll play a little piece of it for you.
When I pull up in my whip, it's like a video. And if you think you can stop me, then you're the serial.
I don't know this. That sucks. I don't know who that is.
So she got a record deal.
Who signed her?
Some record company called Bungalow Records. So,
All right, so she don't really have a record.
Are you serious?
Knock it off. You made it sound, I thought you were about to say she signed to Def Jam and Atlantic and Soap. She talk about
she's the one that
Bodega
stabbed her
Records.
husband, remember?
Oh.
Charlie Bell, was that her husband, Charlie Bell?
I don't know nothing about what you're talking about right now.
Well,
I don't know the record
that's
label.
because
I
you
don't
don't
know the
watch
people.
you don't watch Basketball Wives. That's why. But a lot of people watch the Miami one. And there's going to be a book coming out about the inner workings of the Church of Scientology. I'm actually going to read this and report back to you on it. But they're going to talk about, of course, Tom Cruise and John Travolta. Both of them were notable members. I always wonder about that Church of Scientology because it's right in Times Square. They always try to get you to come in and join the church.
Is Tom Cruise and are they gay?
No,
John
I'm
Travolta
leaving. I'm
allegedly
going to the
is.
bathroom.
John Travolta, remember?
I'll be in the bathroom.
But they're going to talk about the...
Being a little gay. Everybody's a little gay.
I'm being in the bathroom.
Right, so it should be interesting because they're going
I
to
think
be...
everybody just did it just now, man.
No, I'm just asking Tom Cruise.
That might be all she wrote.
And that is your rumor report. I'm Angela
This is our
Yee.
last show. Follow me on Twitter. See the God. CTHA.
Why? Because I asked a question?
I'll be doing video blogs. I'll still be on MTV. This guy here, man. I'm out. Going to pee.
I just asked a question.
This guy is out of his mind.
He's taking a newspaper with him like an old man, too.
Yeah, he's going to the bathroom with the paper? What's this guy doing?
I was just asking. Gosh.
All right, well, let's get ready for that yellow cake mix.
All right, and I'm starting off light skin.
What?
Yeah, I'm going to start
You're
it off
saying
light
all
skin.
the wrong things this morning.
Oh. This business ain't- I'm on my Genuine today. Pause.
Oh, you know what? Did you know that on her new album, wait, somebody's sampling Genuine. Who was it? Rihanna.
Oh, yeah?
Rihanna sampling Pony.
Oh, all right, I'm going to get that on in the mix, too. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Mixes up next. It's Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. That was Wale, the exclusive of the day. What you guys think? Freedom of speech.
Very fresh.
Yeah, I really like it.
Very, very fresh.
Dope joint.
Very fresh tune from the boy Wale.
Like it a lot.
I think his mixtape drops Christmas Eve. It's called Falarin, whatever his last name is. What's his last name? Falarin?
Yeah.
Falarin.
Something like that.
He's doing it with the homie DJ Clark Kent. Salute to Clark Kent. Very fresh tune right there.
All right, okay. All right, if you want to hear that joint again, hit up the website, power1051fm.com, keyword Breakfast Club. Now, don't forget, our 2-year anniversary party goes down the 18th of December. Tickets go on sale tomorrow. T.I. and more. You need that in your life. Now, Saigon stopped through the other day. We got a chance to interview him. You can check that full interview out on the website, power1051fm.com, keyword Breakfast Club.
Along with our brother Swiss Beats.
Yep, Swiss Beats is up there as well. Now, Cherry Martinez, she is up next. She has your next chance to walk away with $1,000 and hang out with Lil Wayne and possibly win $10,000 cash. All right, so that's Cherry, 10 o'clock. That's where you need to be. Now, Charlamagne.
Yes, sir.
Leave us on a positive note.
Listen, I want everybody to be happy, man. I truly do. So the secret of being happy is accepting where you are in life and making the most out of it every day.
Okay.
Yes.
Accepting where you are in life and making the most out of it.
Every day.
And always trying to progress.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, absolutely. All right, you guys have a great day. Be blessed, and we'll see you tomorrow. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.